What's going on, guys? Aarava here. Welcome back to my F1 2015 mod career mode. We're back with episode number 9 here at the British Grand Prix for the Silverstone circuit, and it has been a while. It has been a while since we've had F1 2015 mod career mode on this channel. I've just been playing so much Project Cars that I really, to be honest, really haven't actually wanted to go back to this game to play it. Project Cars has been so fun lately, but a lot of you guys still wanted to see the series, and a few of you commenting in the Project Cars videos that you wanted the series to still continue. So we're back here on the game to play episode number 9 here at the Silverstone circuit. We've just gone through the setup for qualifying, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been a while, and that's purely just because I haven't really wanted to play this game, and we'll continue anyway because a lot of you still want to see this series, but I'm definitely thinking 2-ish weeks before the actual F1 2015 game releases in June 12th. I think 2 weeks prior to that, I think I probably will take a break, stop playing F1 2014, won't post any videos on it, just to give myself a breather, because I feel if I stop there, have a little breather, refresh my mind, when I go to play F1 2015, it'll be completely fresh, and it'll be even more of a surprise and, I guess, new experience after having a break from playing, you know, the newest F1 game out. So I think that's going to be the plan for now. So we'll continue on with this series, one a week, and then we will take a little breather just before F1 2015 comes out. And once my exams are done on the 22nd of May, we'll be sailing in summer. It'll be a really good time. I think I don't think you guys understand how epic it's going to be. I have some huge plans for summer in terms of the upload schedule and whatnot. It's going to be pretty damn cool. But yeah, that's enough rambling on. So we just went through this setup here at Silverstone. Went for a little bit lower downforce than I did previously in the Williams car. Just feel like this car is a little bit better. And obviously, as you guys know, if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, since this game came out at least, here at Silverstone, we can try to manage to do a one-stop in the race. So that will be a big thing this episode, if we can pull off the one-stop again in this Mclaren car. That's enough of the race and the race strategy up ahead. We're going to go to qualifying here on our lap now. We just had a little twitch of oversteer as we exited the final corners, and now we're onto our lap now, going through towards turn 1. Flat out, turn it in, chuck it in the 7th gear, and the car was feeling okay. It felt a little bit strange actually coming back to this game after Project Cars, after doing a solid week of a lot of Project Cars. The force feedback on this game is really atrocious compared to Project Cars. I can't begin to describe it. It just kind of brought it home for me how, just poor this game was in general. And yeah, I really hope F1 2015 can be a lot better. I mean, the force feedback on this, you can't even call it force feedback. A few of you tweeted me like, yeah, it was really terrible. It's more like a rumble. It's more like a controller vibrate than actual force feedback. I just can't feel the weight of the car at all compared to Project Cars. But yeah, that's enough comparing. I'll probably mention comparing the two games a lot already in this episode, and you can clearly tell which one I more prefer. But we're back on this game, and we're doing the qualifying lap now through Beckett. It's probably the best section on this circuit, best section in the game. Really still feels nice on this game, albeit all the problems with this game, but still feels good to drive through Beckett's flat out there. We just went a little bit wide in the exit there in 4th gear, but it's been an okay lap. We're 1.5 tenths behind Vettel right now in that second sector according to the timing screens. He's just set the fastest lap of the session so far, so he's on pole position, provisional pole right now. What will we be? We've apparently gone a little bit slower than him, so we'll have to see through the final corner. Just have to wait for the throttle, just wait for the car to settle down into 4th and then up to 5th just as we cross the line. And it's going to be pole position so far, provisional pole position by 1.3 tenths, so very close there to Sebastian Vettel. Danica Fiat in 3rd place at the moment, and Verstappen. And now, oh god, okay, after that excitement, Raikkonen's knocked us down now. We're in 2nd place, and unfortunately, by the end of the qualifying session, we ended up in only 5th place. So from pole all the way down to 5th, well, I say all the way down, not too far down. And the gap from 1st to, well, I want to say 4th is actually ridiculous. 1.8 tenths between 1st and 4th is amazing. And then I'm there 3 tenths back, so one more tenth really, 1.2 tenths back from 4th place. So very close in qualifying. We've finally beaten our teammate once more in qualifying, Fernando Alonso. He's beaten us in the last 2 qualifying sessions, I believe. I think it was. I can't exactly remember. I think he definitely beat us last episode at Austria in qualifying. So we've out-qualified him this time. This will give us a little mental boost in the teammate challenge. And obviously we're going to look to try and beat him in the race now after that horrible horrible Austrian Grand Prix. I just want to forget it. That was a horrible race. I got really pissed off as well on the commentary. It was just a terrible episode for us, but I really hope this one can be a good one. 5th place, but remember, as I said, our strategy is that one-stop strategy. We're going to remove that final pit stop there. We're going to change the first pit stop to prime, remove that one. We're going option prime. The most the game recommends is lap 8 on options, but I think we can try and stretch it out to maybe even 12 laps and then go on the primes till the end. It's worked in the past. Hopefully it can work again this season with the McLaren, but we're revving up for the grid for the 5 red lights. So let's go to the grid now for the British Grand Prix. So here we are on the grid of the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix, don't you forget. So we are going to try our best to get the best result possible. We're in 5th place. Fernando Alonso, our teammate behind us, are revving up to 5 red lights, and we are off, and we're getting a little bit of wheel spin there, as you can hear, in 2nd gear especially, and the tyres have absolutely lit up there, going orange on the temperature map for a bit. But now we're going to try going to the first corner, having to tuck in behind Raikkonen a little bit. Looks like Vettel's got a great start, and he's up to 2nd place, it looks like, but Rosberg's going to come back at him. Raikkonen being pushed wide a little bit. Can we go on the inside of him? Yes, we can. Maybe going on a little Ferrari sandwich there, as Rosberg's got 2nd place back from the Ferrari of Vettel. But we're going inside of Vettel, and we've squeezed out Raikkonen, but Vettel squeezed us out similarly. So we're down to 4th place now, having to tuck in behind Vettel. So it's Hamilton from Rosberg from Vettel, myself now, Felipe Massa behind me, and Raikkonen behind him. So now, can we try and get Vettel? The question is, can we try and get these 3 cars in front of us, really, with the one-stop strategy? That is the whole question of the entire race. Can we make that work? So we're coming on to lap 3 now, and we're right behind Sebastian Vettel within the 1 second as we open the DRS flap. Confirmation there within 1 second. We've gone purple as well in the 2nd sector, so that's good. We're really closing up on Vettel. Can we try and get him? No, we can't. Have a look down the inside there, too far from Sebastian's rear end. So now we're going to try going to the chicane, see what we can do under braking. The engine is overheating slightly, so that's a little bit of a worry. That's going to, decrease our power a little bit coming out these corners. It's going nearly like red hot there on the exit, and we're right behind Vettel in the dirty air, so you can expect that. But we've gone fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far with a 1:36 dead pretty much on lap 4, so that's good signs for the pace so far. But look at the engine, red hot. We're going to have to try and get out of the dirty air, and we're going to do so by diving down the inside, hopefully try and cool down the engine as this is happening. And we're going to try and do the switchback, but it just hasn't worked really. That really didn't work. We tried the switchback to try and get a kind of better run on him onto this next straight, but it really did not work there, did it? So now we've cut onto lap 8 now. You can see the tyres are really starting to wear out now. The option tyres really aren't too great, and I'm not really feeling too great on them at the moment. Vettel's gone to the pits. We're going to continue on, even though our pit stop says to come into the pits now. As I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to try and go to at least maybe lap 12, maybe, hopefully. So Vettel's coming into the pits. I think maybe Hamilton and Massa have come into the pits as well. Let's see how far we go up to P2. So I think Hamilton or Rosberg, whoever's out there in first, is going to pit soon as well, probably on the next lap. So we're going to pit much later than them. So let's see how that works out for us. So now we've got into lap 10 now. You can see the front left tyre is absolutely red. It's completely gone off the cliff. And unfortunately, I have to come in this lap. We're in P1 at the moment, so confirmation that all the guys behind us or were in front of us did pit, and we did jump them all, but now we've got to come into the pits. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it to lap 12 like how I wanted it to, but 2 laps earlier, I think we'll still be able to take it to the end on the prime tyres. Remember, the hard compound tyres, the orange wall tyres, are the prime tyres for this race. So we're going to take it from lap 11 to lap 26. Do you think I can do that, guys? Let's see. We've done it in the past in Season 1 with the Williams, and in Season 2 in Season 2 is raining, so that doesn't count. Season 1 we did manage the one stop here in a 50% race around Silverstone in the Williams. Can we do it with the McLaren? I don't know. Maybe the McLaren is a bit harder on its tyres. I mean, on the option tyres there, it definitely did wear them out. We could only go to lap 10, but we've come out in 4th place, so we haven't lost any position, so that's very good. Let's see what we can do. We've got onto lap 16 now. We've been taking it very easily, very, very easily. It looks like Vettel, I think this is, in the pits now, so Vettel has made his 2nd pit stop and last last pit stop of the Grand Prix there. So we're up to 3rd place, and now we're just going to try and take it easy. Like real life F1, we're just going to look after the tyres, take it easy, not lock up like we just did there, as I said ironically, and just take it very easily like real F1. Just look after the tyres, as the engineers will say often in real life, and just coast it through. We've on lap 17, we've got 9 laps to go till the end of the race. Let's see what we can do. Cutting on to the end of lap 17, we're closing up on Marussia car here, or a Manor car, I should say, of Robert Meri, the Spanish. We really haven't seen any of these Manor cars really in this career mode, have we? They're just sort of never there. They're just so slow that they get lapped 3 times. But as you can see on the timing screens, Hamilton is only 2.7 seconds ahead of us. So that is disaster. Does that mean he's already pit and come up ahead of us? If he's already pit and come out ahead of us, that is disaster, because that means we have to try and overtake him on track rather than jump him in the pit stop. So that's actually a disaster if that's worked out the same way. And cutting on to the end of lap 18, he's extended the gap to 3.1 now. So this is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good, because we're going to have to try and overtake him on track maybe. But no, look, I think that's him. He's gone into the pits. He's gone into the pit, so that means he must have had some sort of error. He must have had some sort of crash. Maybe he got held up by Robert Meri, or Roberto Meri, I think his name is. I can't remember. But yeah, he's pit. We're up into 2nd place. I think Rosberg is still yet to pit, that means. And this means the plan could work. So from what seemed like maybe disaster, it's gone back to on course for our plan on the end of lap 19 now. We're in 2nd place. I think the person in the pits on the mini-map is one Nico Rosberg. Let's see as we come on to lap 20. And is this going to be Rosberg? Yes, it is. We are into 1st place of the British Grand Prix, guys. And now we've just got 6 laps left to go to stretch out this tyre. If we can, we're going to pull this off, and it will be the strategy of this season, I feel, to try and get 1st place from 5th on the grid. Really didn't have the pace this Grand Prix. If we can try and hold out just 6 more laps, can we do it? 6 laps to hold out. Let's see. Rosberg's behind us. Vettel is in 3rd. Looks like he's jumped Hamilton there. So Hamilton definitely had some sort of altercation. But now we've gone to lap 25, and crucially, Rosberg is right behind us. He's caught up to us. He's going to try and overtake us round the outside. We're going to dive down the inside to try and cover off him. We're going to hit the apex quite nicely on the defensive move there. Gone a little bit wide there, and Stevens gets out of the way, thankfully, of me and Rosberg. We've gone a little bit deep into the chicane, but we're trying to hold off Rosberg. We've got 1 more lap after this last corner to go. The tyres are absolutely screaming. They're being tortured the entire race now. Just 1 more lap, tyres. 1 more lap. We've got to the end of that lap. Lap 26. Just a few more corners to go. The front left is absolutely gone. It is on fire. It is gone. And we're coming through the last corner. And this is going to be for the win of the Silverstone Grand Prix. The British Grand Prix, rather. That is awesome. That is awesome. We've got 1st place there in our home Grand Prix. That's absolutely epic. Exactly what we needed from McLaren. Exactly what we needed for our season. 1st place, 25 points in the bag. Rosberg comes home in 2nd place. Vettel 3rd. Hamilton 4th. So we're going to gain 7 points on Rosberg. So not too much. It would have been better if Rosberg and Hamilton swapped positions, or maybe Vettel and Rosberg swapped, because we're only going to gain 7 points on Rosberg in theory. You know, once he's got his 18, I've got my 25. So that means we're still in 3rd in the Drivers' Championship, but only by 31 points. And in the Constructors, we actually move up to 3rd place. We've jumped Williams, and now we're on the back of Ferrari. So we could get 2nd place in the Constructors for McLaren and Honda, which would be absolutely amazing to see if we could jump them and be in 2nd. I think 1st in Constructors is a bit too far away for our liking, for the performance and the way Fernando has been performing so far in this season. But the Drivers is heating up. We're right behind them. You know, if we can get a few more wins for the season, we could be right up there, guys. But if you did enjoy that episode, then do leave a massive like. For the people who wanted to see it, show your support and leave a like. For those who wanted to see the series continue, comment below what you thought. Subscribe if you're new around here for weekly F1 content and more project cars. My last exam, I've got 1 last exam, guys, on the 22nd of May. Once that is over, I'll update you guys, and we're going to be going absolutely ham on the videos, guys. But if you did enjoy that, then do leave a like. Comment below what you thought. If you're new around here, then do subscribe.